Hey friends, this is Waylon Lewis, and this good-looking guy is my longtime good friend, David McLaughlin. And this is not an ad. This is an interview with my longtime friend, David McLaughlin, the founder of Sati Soda. And you might see some letters in the middle there. So what the heck is this? We're going to talk about natural entrepreneurship, the challenges, and what the heck this is. So I see organic. I like that.
Yeah.
Hemp.
Yep.
Tell me about that. And CBD.
You got
it.
So
this is not a normal soda.
Yeah. No, this isn't. So we launched 4 years ago, Way. It's October 10th, 2019.
Okay.
And we wanted to create a CBD beverage.
And we's you, basically.
Majority me, my good long-term friend, Paul.
Right.
Minority owner in Sati.
But in terms of
together.
making it all happen, have you
Yes.
been like sourcing the cans and the...
Yes, all of it. And we had a mutual friend that's a PhD in food science. She helped us create these products, create these drinks, okay? So
Cool.
we wanted to create a CBD beverage that tastes good without being sweet. That was the whole focus of what we started. But we wanted to use clean, organic, simple ingredients. Okay.
And again, this not being an ad, how rare is organic for a soda?
There's very few in the
Like,
market
very
at all.
few.
Like probably less than 5%.
And if it's not organic isn't just like a hippie term. If it's not organic, that means pesticides were used in it, probably GMOs.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some products are non-GMO certified.
But still, that would
aren't
be
organic.
pesticides, though, if
Could
it's not
be.
organic.
Right. It could be. And so for us, it just was like, you know what? We want to become the benchmark, if you will, for the organic soda company, in the country. Because actually, Paul and I were like, yeah, we don't drink soda. And we hear that all the time, Waylon, is people like, I don't drink soda, but I love Sati. And so for us, that's like, wow, that's a really great plug. People like us enough where we're carbonated, like soda, but we don't have all the junk in it like most sodas.
So a lot of us are sort of addicted to soda, and then a lot of us are like never drink soda, like you were saying.
Yeah.
So it could actually appeal to both. Where
Appeal to
it's
both.
healthier than those who are, say, addicted to Coke or whatever.
Yeah.
And I never drink soda because I care about my health.
Yeah.
So drinking this, is it still healthy?
It is healthy
actually?
because of the functional ingredients we put in there. So the CBD.
Okay.
CBD has incredible benefits for people. Of
Yeah.
course, we don't put those claims and benefits on here because it does vary for everybody.
Yeah.
But most people, that their feedback is CBD helps them with stress, anxiety, inflammation. I mean, those are some big things that a lot of people are challenged with, right?
Yeah, there's so much stress and anxiety and obviously inflammation in our world right now.
In our world right now. So this is where we put functional ingredients in there as well as the CBD to help benefit people. So when they're consuming this is actually good for them.
And is there a ton of sugar or something like that?
We only use 9 grams of organic cane sugar so that it tastes good, because the reality is if it doesn't taste good, people are not going to drink it. But it's not sweet. There's, like you said, all the big soda companies, they're full of sugar, 30, 40, even 60 grams of sugar in one can, right?
Yeah,
Just
we've
a
all
ton.
seen the pictures. Like if you take the sugar in a Coke can, it's like this much.
That's it.
Of the Coke can is full of sugar.
That's exactly
so
right.
your 9 grams, not 30 or 40. So
That's it.
there is
Tiny
sugar.
amount. There is sugar.
It tastes good, but it's way less.
Yep. And what's nice is there's plenty of beverages out there that have zero sugar, right? So it's nice that there's a whole movement called functional beverages that are happening. Because the reality is big soda, Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, last I read, they own 95% of the market share.
So it's a huge monopoly. Whoever you're buying the same company.
Exactly.
Kind of like Amazon style.
Yeah, so there's 5% of us that are doing, like, really pioneering this whole functional beverage movement, which are better for you beverages is really what we're committed to, is for people to have healthier options when they go to the grocery store, when they go to the convenience store. Ideally, when you go, wouldn't it be cool when you go to the CU game if you had like other options than big soda, water, or booze? I mean, those are really the only options there.
Right.
So I see it eventually someday.
Or like the airport, football game, whatever.
Music venues.
Right.
Eventually it's going to come around where there'll be another category. And I don't know who it will be, but whatever conglomerate decides to compete with those big three soda companies, it's exciting. Like, hopefully we'll get to the day where they'll be like, if it's not organic, we're not carrying it. Right? Or at least for us, Waylon, like, we want to help carve out this organic section in, say, Whole Foods or Natural Grocers or whatever, so that here's your organic beverage options right here. Because there are some other really great beverage companies that are organic. I just haven't seen soda companies that are. Yep. So we're excited about this, and I can go over the ingredients. Do you want to hear about what's in it?
Now let's take a step back and then maybe get to that.
Yep.
Just the human story.
Yeah.
Like, when I look at this and knowing you as a friend,
Yeah.
it seems really intimidating. Like, how did you have the idea, and then how did you figure out how the heck to...
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you.
what's the journey been like as a human being, as an entrepreneur?
Yeah. Well, thankfully...
Creating this out of nothing.
Yeah, so I first learned about CBD through some friends. At first I was like, oh, it's a fad kind of a thing, right?
Huge fad. I mean, all over Elephant for years, and there's good CBD and there's cheap CBD, and
Exactly.
I don't know which kind you have, but
We only used the highest quality right from the beginning, because I saw that same thing.
Yeah.
There were very few companies that were doing the highest quality available. So that's what, once I actually consumed it, had a lot of stress going on in my life, I really noticed a difference. Like, wow, this isn't just a fad. This actually does help. Because I've been sober a long time, as you know, right?
Yeah.
So no alcohol, no cannabis, no anything. So this, though, with no THC in it, it really made me feel relaxed, which was
so
awesome.
no THC. Everyone knows this by now, but you don't get high.
You don't get high drinking this.
Consuming
drinking
CBD.
Sati. No, you don't.
Yeah.
No. So, because it's not psychoactive. Okay. So, we launched a line of CBD products. We had tinctures and massage oils, and we had 18 products.
Wow.
Why we were formulating this.
Huh.
But as soon as this hit the market, the reception was so awesome that we stopped making all the other stuff and decided to just focus on this. We were doing CBD trade shows, winning. We were winning best CBD beverage, like right out of the gate, and there was so much demand for it that we were like, you know what? Let's stop with everything else and just focus on this. And that's what we did. But is it hard launching a beverage business? Of course it is. Which I didn't have any.
Yeah. How do you source the water?
Yeah.
How do you source the cans?
The
How do you have the
ingredients,
idea?
all of it.
And you're
yeah.
spending all your money from your bank account. How was all that?
All of it.
Just in the
Paul
beginning.
and I used our own money to
Right.
prove this out. We didn't want to bring in any friends, investor money, unless we really knew we had something. And then we are going to stores. In stores, Lolita's right here. I mean, that was one of our first accounts, and they were so awesome because they're
Our
willing.
old school, like, bodega here.
Yeah,
in Denver.
on West Pearl. They're willing to buy it directly from us. But a lot of stores is like, who's your distributor?
Right.
And then the distributors are like, well, what stores are you in?
Yeah.
So it's just, so Paul and I got after it. We put the Sati in. He was working the mountain towns. I was working the front range. We put it in 120 retailers in our first 60 days.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what we did? We said, we were so positive that this would sell. We said, we'll give you a 90-day money-back guarantee that this will sell. And people were like,
Okay.
yeah, why not, right?
No
There's
loss.
no financial risk.
Yeah.
We still offer that today, Waylon, 4 years later. We've
Wow.
never had a return.
Wow.
So we're doing the trade shows. Things are moving. After those 2 months, the distributors, two of the best distributors here in Colorado, picked us up.
Okay.
And Colorado really started to take off.
And distributors, are they huge conglomerates? Do they take all
Not
your money?
these.
Or, okay.
No. It's a very fair partnership.
Cool.
Yep. So they are the ones that get it delivered, because Paul and I were like, we can't do this delivering to all these stores all the
Right.
time. It just got out of hand.
And how do you, like, source the cans and the ingredients and all that? How does that work?
Wow. Thankfully, we have everything we do is local
Yeah.
to Colorado, which we love
Yeah.
because that means we're not shipping it all over the place, right?
Right.
We're getting our cans here. All our ingredients are in this area for the most part.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's really, it's eco that way too.
Right.
And that's what we focus on. It's just from our packaging being recycled, not using plastic. We're using cardboard boxes that they put it in. Right. I know all the things that I know you like. But for us, I should say Sati, when we launched, when we were trying to figure out a name for our CBD company. Sati in the very beginning, when we launched Sati Organics with the whole line of CBD products, Sati is short for Sativa. We wanted to make it look cool for the green, with the green cross and the 2 dots, so the 3 dots line up. So that's where we started with Sati Organics. Now, once we started looking at what Sati means, what really resonated with us the most is it means mindfulness in Buddhism. Right. So
Wow.
that
I didn't know that.
right. And so when we were creating our beverage, when we were creating Sati soda, it was like, how do we be the most mindful about what we're doing here? And that's been the way for us the next 4 years. Like, how do we treat people? How's our customer service? Right? Just all of it. It's really important about being mindful. So then, who do we partner up with, distribute? We've learned a lot of things, and then COVID hits, right? We're doing the trade shows. We do the largest hemp show in Texas in January of 2020. And Waylon, the sky, I mean, like things were booming, right?
Yeah.
It was so exciting. We started making Sati down in Austin, like, because there was such a big market in Texas.
Right.
And then we were actually on our way to Expo West to set up
I
at Expo
remember
West,
this.
right?
And they were
got
like,
the call.
They were like, oh, we don't know. I remember that.
You remember that? Yeah.
Totally.
So we were
Expo
driving
West.
across Vegas.
Yeah.
We were in Vegas when I got the call saying it's over. They've shut it down.
And Expo West is like the world's, I think, largest natural products show.
is. Yep.
Where all companies like Sati, anything you find in Whole Foods or hopefully a more independent grocery is sold. And they decided to shut down because COVID had just started. It was like early March, mid-March.
It was. And we actually had done a trade show in Vegas mid-February. And we were starting to see it already. Like we were hearing, like, and people were masking up and exhibitors weren't coming from Asia and things like that. So it was starting to happen. So then it really got interesting.
I bought my office, like, I forget when, but like right when COVID was hitting, and we had like 20 people around the table for this actual signing and the sale. And everyone was like, should we be wearing masks? It was like right the next day,
then.
everyone like
and then
masked up.
No, exactly. So with no trade shows, it was really like, what do we do now? And we were like, well, we're just gonna
Did that
get the
affect
word
sales?
out. Well, we wouldn't let it. We weren't in a place. We had to just get it out there.
Because people still want soda.
They do, and you know what? People are stressed out. You remember, it was a very stressful time. So part of my whole mission was like, people need this. They need to feel less anxiety.
That's when the
less
Sati keg
stress.
started. You just like took Sati out of a huge keg.
It was... It was
Sati
so
showers.
exciting in a way where people were ordering online, but the grocery stores and the markets and even the liquor stores, right? Those were all open for business, and actually they were really busy. Right. So they were bringing us in, and it was doing really well. So it kind of, for us, we just had to work through, right? Wow. And so here we are now.
As being an entrepreneur, there's always setbacks, supply chain, whatever it is.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So we stayed ahead of the can shortage. There was a huge can shortage there for a while. It was a big run, and so now there's a big can surplus. So now the price. So back then, where the prices were going high, we invested early to make sure we had enough cans. And now the can prices have come down, and so being at the Naturally Bolder event a few months ago, they shared with us that I think it's 85% of all companies in the natural and organic space don't make it 2 years.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right? So I didn't know it was that high. I mean, so I feel really fortunate that we're 4 years in, we're growing, people are still just learning about us. We have distribution in 35 states now.
Did you win some awards at Naturally Bolder?
No.
Oh, you will, though?
I hope so. Yeah, we need to enter, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Elephant Journal, just to give a plug for us, we won one of the Entrepreneurs of the Year in 2007.
Oh,
we've been going 22 years now.
I love it.
And, restaurants, it's the same thing. You see like 90%, 85% fail within 2 or 3 years. It's brutal.
It is
So
brutal.
I know how much success and effort is going to be.
No, it is, and we've been really bootstrapping it, right? You know, I mean, and I've been sharing that with you. It's interesting with beverage or just CPG, consumer packaged goods in general. The more successful you are, the more capital it takes to keep up with the growth, because now we've got distributors all over the country that want to bring us in. So we got to buy more cans ahead of time, more ingredients, more boxes, right? Just all of it.
You can actually go out of business because of success, because you're buying, you have to buy and leverage up, and then you're so dependent on it.
Yep, exactly. So one thing I'd love to talk about too. So this year, the beginning of this year, Paul and I were like, you know what? Our ingredients are clean, simple, organic. It's time to get certified.
Okay.
Which has always been important.
Certified organic.
Certified organic. This symbol right here, right? USDA. We used Where Food Comes From out of Colorado Springs.
Okay.
They were great to work with.
Cool.
And it's no joke.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
And it is rigorous.
Yep.
You paper trail every single ingredient.
Yep.
They want to know where the sludge goes from all the ingredients. Stuff I had no idea. Thankfully for Paul, he handled that part because he really does more of the operations for us. But you know, we had to eliminate a couple of the ingredients out of our sodas. Like, we couldn't find organic theanine anywhere in the world, or organic kava. So we had to eliminate them, you know, because we weren't willing to put non-organic ingredients in here. It was more important for us to have the organic certification. What we've also done is we're now the only CBD soda in the country, potentially in the world, that's certified organic, which is really exciting. Yeah, thank you.
Love this.
Yeah.
So this is, again, not an ad. So why I love, you know, what you've done, not just because you're a friend, is the integrity. Sometimes people insult organic, like, oh, the certification, it's BS. I've been in the industry. I know it's the real thing. Is it perfect? No. But is it hard to get? Yes.
It is.
Does it mean something? Yes.
It does.
So you've done the work.
And we've kept the price the same, Waylon.
Wow.
Because we really want to make it affordable.
That's impressive.
For the people to be able to consume
how much
a high
is
quality
this soda?
product. So this usually in the stores like Sprouts, I want to just give Sprouts some props because they're the only national grocery chain in the country that is willing to sell CBD beverages.
Wow.
It's really pretty. They are truly pioneering. And we can talk about that too. Yeah. But they sell it for $3.49 a can. Most places are selling it $3.99 to $4.99 a can. Okay, it has 23 milligrams of CBD per can, and it's really right in line with functional beverages in general out there. They definitely cost. I mean, it's going to cost more than your standard soda, right? Yeah. But we also,
I mean, an Americano costs $4 whatever.
Right.
So
that's it.
Cool.
We just launched our non-CBD Sati soda. So same functional ingredients without the CBD, same formulations to make a healthier soda option for like kids. You know, parents are not going to buy kids CBD soda, right?
And then you can get it in Whole Foods and all that stuff.
That's the plan.
Because there's no organic sodas practically.
Exactly,
right? So
exactly. So right now, Sati soda is being sold at Safeway in Rocky Mountain Safeways. Okay. So, and then King Soopers is bringing us in this month.
Wow! Look
so
at
we're
you.
really excited.
I'm proud of my boy.
Oh, thank you, bro. It's like, you know, it's been a lot of work.
Oh my god!
But they're excited about having a soda that's organic and functional, and so we
amazing.
We're really happy about it.
So, did you want to talk more about the ingredients, or was that kind of around the organic?
Yeah. So we're like the Sati Energy Berry. We're not looking to compete with energy drinks, okay? Like Red Bull. I mean, you know, those are tons of caffeine. Yeah. They do what they do. We have about 25 milligrams of caffeine naturally occurring from the yerba mate and the guayusa that we put in this. Okay, so about a quarter cup of coffee.
And again, mate can be really well sourced, or it can be really bad. Exactly. It can be super toxic.
Certified organic.
We've done articles on that.
I bet you have. Certified organic, right? Yeah. Every ingredient. Yeah. So, and this is berry flavored. And then our chill, our ginger, for people that like ginger, they absolutely love this.
Yeah, I love ginger.
The feedback we've gotten from this, people are like, this is the best ginger drink I've ever had.
So cool.
I mean, isn't that, I mean, it feels so good to do that. Yeah. So this is more made for relaxation, but you can drink these anytime. The chill has chamomile in it. and ginger root powder. So it's really good for digestion as well as relaxation. And then we put a ginger flavor in it as well, which is certified organic. And then lastly, we have our Clarity. This has ashwagandha and rhodiola in it.
Dude.
So no caffeine, really great for your brain functioning.
No caffeine at all.
No caffeine.
Okay.
Because a lot of people
Yeah.
are caffeine sensitive and
Yeah.
they don't want that. So we wanted to have a little bit, 3 different flavors, 3 different SKUs, 3 different times of the day, if you will. Maybe the energy in the morning, the clarity in the afternoon, and the chill at night, or just one of these
I like
a day.
that. That's cool.
It's kind of cool, right?
That makes sense,
So this is lemon lime flavor. So imagine Sprite, if you ever drank Sprite way back whenever, but not nearly as sweet.
You said you didn't want to take on the energy companies. It feels like there's probably very few eco-healthy energy drinks.
There's actually, there's more and more coming
There are.
out, which is awesome.
Okay.
And it's just not where we wanted to
It's not
go
your thing.
because there are so many people
Okay,
doing
cool.
it. And some are doing it organically.
Good.
Right?
Good to hear.
Which is awesome.
So cool, man. I'm so proud of you. I know how
Thank
hard
you,
it is. You got through the first, 4 years now?
We're at 4 years. Just
Yeah.
a few days ago, we hit 4 years.
Yeah. Now it's like, do you feel like the wind behind your back at this point? Not really.
Not really. It feels like we've got a good little, base here going. And now, I think I mentioned to you, we just launched a WeFunder, a crowdfunding campaign. Yes, because of course, now that we need to grow, the capital markets have dried up. And, as far as the last 18 months or so that we've been out, like, trying to find money, it's like, it's not available.
So how do people find that if they want to invest?
Yeah.
Anyone can invest. Huh?
Yeah, so what I love about crowdfunding in general and WeFunder, it allows the general public to invest for as little as $250.
Cool.
Yeah, so instead of a $25,000 minimum, you have to be an accredited investor and all that. The public can, throw in a few $100s into companies they believe in, that they want to see succeed, right? And we already have customers and people that love this. And they're like, yeah, we love Sati. We're going to throw some money in and help them grow.
So cool.
Because that's really what it is. That's what it's there for. We want to become like the household organic soda company name. Remember Hanson's?
Yeah, of course.
Blue Sky?
Yeah.
Coke stopped making those a couple years ago.
Well, because you told me about this. They Coke bought Hanson's or something.
Bought Hanson's.
And then killed it.
Killed it. I don't
can't
know
remember.
all the exact details, but they did lose a lawsuit to Hanson's a couple years ago, and then ironically, they stopped making them soon thereafter. Who knows why these companies do what they do?
Yeah.
But what a lot of store owners have told us is like, oh yeah, this will fill in right where we used to have Blue Sky and Hanson's. We used to sell a ton of it, so we're excited about that. I used to buy Hanson's for my kids way back in the day,
Right.
And I'm excited. My kids love this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
WeFunder.
Yeah, please.
WeFunder.com/Sati Soda.
WeFunder.com, WeFunder.com /
Sati Soda.
Sati Soda.
SATISODA.
And why do I care about this? I care about this because getting money from investors or funds is like the number one pressure on brands with integrity to kind of sell out and to stop having integrity. And I've hated it forever. So if there's any mindful eco entrepreneurs out there, read Small Giants. And crowdfunding, to me, is one of the answers.
It is.
Here. I love it. Because you do need money. You do need funding.
Yep.
Which is sad because, ideally the owners own everything and can keep the integrity.
Yep.
But if you're going to get funding, getting it from the people who actually love you for what you are doing.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Thank you, Ron.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love
Thank
what
you
you're
so
doing.
much. Thank you.
Cool. Well, I personally will go to WeFunder and invest. I love it. So then if you invest, say, $1,000 or whatever, what's the road forward? You get 4 shares or something? Is that how it is?
So what it is people are investing in what's called a SAFE, which is a simple agreement for future equity.
Okay.
What's exciting is right now it's not open, it's not on the WeFunder public site yet. So it's all friends and family still, which is cool. The first 100,000 that's raised gets a 20% discount. All that simply means is right now, Sati is evaluated as a $7.5 million company.
Yeah.
Thank you. Which, it's exciting.
Yeah.
But you can, the first 100,000 that gets invested, whether it's $1,000
It's like
or
5,000
million, it's $6 million. It's
Six.
a 20% discount. So really what people are doing is being like, hey, I hope these guys make it. I believe they're going to be worth more than a $6 million company down the road. And that's really what they're investing in.
And then how do you make your money back? Is it only if you sell the entire thing?
No, it can happen through dividends or through a sale or,
Okay.
what have you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
David McLaughlin, Sati Soda, hold it toward the camera. Such a fan. Organic, so rare. Also 1% for the planet.
Yeah. Thank you.
Please.
Yeah. So please. Yeah. Conscious Alliance. They are amazing. They are right
Conscious
here.
Alliance.
Yeah. Conscious Alliance.
Damn, that's so cool. I didn't see that one.
Thank you so much. This is like,
Wow,
we forget
that's
about,
so good.
These are the guys. So we've committed beginning this year after donating a lot of different causes over the last few years. This is the organization that we just aligned with the most. I mean, there's so many that are doing so much good stuff.
You're talking about Conscious Alliance?
Conscious Alliance.
Yeah.
So we donate 1% of all our sales to them. Not profit, sales.
Yeah, and
Right.
what do they do? Nonprofit sales is a huge statement, by the way. Yeah, got it.
They're a member of 1% for the planet. So by us donating 1% of our sales to Conscious Alliance, we are part of 1% for the planet.
Cool.
Okay?
2 in 1.
They serve healthy meals and Sati soda. We donate Sati soda to them as well as the 1%.
Cool.
To underserved communities around the country. Yeah. Like Native American reservations. I mean, just you name it. People that need it, they find them. They get them fed. They get drinks and meals to them. They're doing incredible work.
That's what Conscious Alliance
That's
does.
what Conscious Alliance. Please check out Conscious Alliance. They're right down the road from us.
We'll tag them,
in
yeah.
Brookfield. Yeah, they're
Awesome.
amazing. They've been wonderful with us. And that's what's really exciting. The more that we can grow this, and by people investing, that's going to help fuel the growth for Sati, which is going to mean more sales, more 1% to Conscious Alliance. Right?
Cool.
Yep. So thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for doing it. I'm so proud of you and your whole
you,
team and Paul and everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much. And plugged to Heather, my wife, who Waylon's met. She is truly the glue holding this ship together. Like she does all our, I mean, you know the team that you have. She's amazing. So Thank you so much. She's awesome. Thanks for having me, Way.
Yeah,
I
hell
appreciate
yeah.
it.
Such an honor. Such a pleasure. Mindful brands is so rare. So go out and support Sati. Drink it up. Invest in it if you feel like it at wefunder.com/Sati
Sati soda.
Soda. All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Big love, everyone.
Bye.